is DMC. I'm a magician, card shark, and illusionist.
Mamma mia, you're brilliant!
For the past 10 years, I performed magic around the world to the same incredible effect. Now I'll explore it in all its forms to create impossible tricks and extraordinary illusions.
How could he pull that off?
That will take you beyond magic. This time, I explore the world of mind magic, where the boundaries between psychology, suggestion, and illusion are blurred to impossible effect.
I feel really quite stunned.
Culminating in the most dangerous feat of mentalism I've ever attempted. The wrong choice will prove disastrous.
Hopefully you can still do magic in a wheelchair.
Magic of the mind, known as mentalism, draws on alleged psychic powers like telekinesis and clairvoyance. From the late 18th century, it grew in popularity. Psychic entertainers created magic routines involving mind reading and prediction, presenting them as real and blurring the boundaries between entertainment and science. In the 1930s, a psychologist by the name of Carl Zener created what are today called ESP cards. These cards were made up of 5 separate symbols: the circle, the cross, wavy lines, square, and the star. At the time, these ESP cards were used to test the existence of clairvoyance or telepathy, and whether it was really possible to transmit thoughts from one person to another. Tests involving Zener cards have long been discredited, but can I convince people on the streets of London that I possess psychic powers? Hi, DMC. You know about telepathy? Yeah. The idea that you look at somebody and you can transfer
What you're thinking into...
Exactly. So ESP cards. Okay, 5 symbols. I want you to look at these, change your mind a few times, and just think of one of these shapes. Whatever your symbol is, just say it in your head. Don't say anything out loud, just think of it in your head. Girls, you have no idea what it is? Okay, Katrina, whatever that symbol is, say it in your head. Just in your head.
I can't believe it.
There is no way that he knew that. How did that happen? How? No, that's what I had. That's exactly what I had. The other symbols off.
3, 2, 1, and you name your symbol. Okay? So, you stand there for a moment, stand there. 3, 2, 1, watch.
Square.
When you put out the lighter and you burned it, I can't believe that was what I was looking at.
The only way to do this is if he could have read my mind. Just made all the others disappear apart from that one. It was in her head.
Fighting, you know, oh, that was intense. He's a magician, that was voodoo. Oh my god.
Yeah, he found the symbol straight away that I was looking for what I was thinking of.
I don't get it. I think because he was then looking into my eyes like, if there's a square in my eye, you can see the square.
Really amazing. Yeah, pretty cool.
The original ESP experiments used 25 Zener cards, with the 5 symbols repeated 5 times. So now I'd like to try and experiment in ESP with you. In a moment, I'm going to run through the cards, and I want you just to visualize, see one of the shapes in your mind. Any shape, just not the front card. As I riffled the cards, did one of them stand out? If so, burn that card into your mind. So whatever shape you have in your head, visualize it, see it in your mind. The success of mentalism often rests on the performer's ability to beat the odds. With ESP cards, there are only 5 symbols, so a 1 in 5 chance of getting it right. Now I want to take this probability of success to an impossible level. I've invited 21-year-old engineering journalist Mike to my card table in the heart of London. And when it comes to apparent abilities like clairvoyance, he's a firm non-believer. Mentalism, what does that mean to you?
Mind reading, getting into people's thoughts, I'm not really too sure, but I'm a bit of a skeptic, to be honest.
Good, okay, a healthy skeptic.
Yeah.
Perfect. So what I'd like to show you now is, to my mind, the most distilled form of mentalism, and that is what's known as telepathy. Okay, and telepathy is looking into somebody's eyes and reading their minds, telling them their thoughts. So I'd like to try this with you. We have a number of books here, 4 books. I don't know if you've read these, but would you please take them, have a look, and I'm going to ask you to choose any book you like, one of these books.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Perfect. I want you to run through the book. Hold it up. Don't let me see. You run through the book. Open to any page you like. Happy with this page?
Yep.
If you want a different page, that's fine. Okay. Look over both pages in your own time, Mike. You look over, find a word. Think of that word. Close the book. Okay. So whatever that word is, say that word in your head. This is literally 1 in tens of thousands. Yeah? English word. It's an English word and it's not a name, it's not a character name. Correct? It's like a dictionary word. Yeah? Good. But Mike, I'm going to have you think of the word, just in your head, and say the word in your head. Okay, go with a letter. Go the letter towards the end of the word. Somewhere towards the end of the word, think of one letter. B. Is that it? Let's try this. Okay, I'm go with this. Okay, one word in tens of thousands.
Yeah.
What was your word?
It's unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
You alright?
Yeah, that's a little bit scary, but
Happy to go on?
yeah, absolutely.
So now I want to make this as hard as possible. If I could have you think of a password or a PIN number, if you're happy to try this, if you're comfortable to try this with a PIN number.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever told anybody this number? No. Okay, there's nobody we could have gone to in the past. Okay, so there's literally 4 random digits.
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Okay. And you've never told anybody?
No.
Okay, perfect. See that number. See that number. Imagine the numbers here. And with your right hand, please, Mike, you place it on the table. I want you to feel yourself, imagine yourself typing those numbers. Imagine yourself walking up to a cash point, and without moving your hand, you just feel yourself, imagine yourself typing those numbers in. And again, see the numbers here. Okay. 4 numbers. Okay. Four random numbers.
Yeah.
You've never told anybody this number?
No.
This is literally a thought in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, what is your PIN number?
7201.
7201.
Yeah. No.
E cu somar.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That's my current PIN number.
Yeah, you want to change that? Does this change the way you see the powers of the mind or mentalism? Or...
Maybe it won't be playing poker for money anymore. I was a real skeptic before I came in, but now I have a lot more questions about, you know, what is and what isn't possible. As to something as personal as a PIN code, it can't be chance. You just can't explain it away like that. It was incredible.
Overcoming impossible odds is one of the most powerful outcomes of mentalism. But for my final performance, the odds will be completely even, 50-50. The stakes, however, couldn't be any